You're even in uniform. Thank you. Well, hello and welcome everyone. We've got another week of Tekken CFGC Seeding. Well, also, I guess it's worth mentioning the Ham will not be playing today. All their matches have been rescheduled, so we just have Jade 2 matches ahead of you. How you feeling right now?
I don't want to answer that question. I feel beautiful.
I want to say disregarding this, but I don't think we can just say disregard. I don't think that's a possibility at this point in time.
I feel okay. I've definitely
had better days.
I definitely have better days.
You know, I can imagine, you know, but we will get through this one together, whether we have to or not.
Hopefully.
Ideally, yeah.
Ideally.
Unfortunately, this one will likely be somewhat short, to be honest with you, because we only have 2 matches.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, the Ham is not going to be playing today. All their matches are rescheduled, and Jade only has 2 that will be playing on our stream, as the 3rd will be on the CFGC stream towards the end of the night. So
yes,
we only got 2 matches, which is, I mean,
like,
it's Tekken. It's like 10
minutes probably.
you got 10, 20 minutes of gameplay and 30 minutes of us yapping. So.
Pretty much.
The balance here is not as efficient as it normally is, which, to be fair, Dragon and I spent 40 minutes of yapping one day just for there not to be a match. So, like, we've had worse days. We've had worse ones.
You have to do what you got to do.
But we do have at least the 2 for you. Now, if you weren't here last week, Jade only had 2 matches. I believe they were both played on our stream. It was, only one of those was played on our stream. It was Isamax, and that one was a 4-1 in favor of Isamax. And the other match was Stormblessed. That was a 3-2, but not on our stream. I believe that was just fully off stream because it had to be scheduled like an hour before we started. So, unfortunately, we didn't get to see that one. And most of last week was the Ham, and now we get no ham all beans with Jade on stream. I didn't have a pun ready for that.
No turkey. Thanksgiving's ruining.
Yeah,
it's February.
It is February, but you know, some people celebrate Thanksgiving really early. They like, you know, they get together and they're like, well, this is the only time we can get together. And sometimes it ends up being in February, sometimes it ends up being in March, and very rarely is it in November. Some friend groups have really awkward schedules. Mine especially now that I'm like 1,000 miles away from all of them.
Yeah,
that's a little brutal. There's only so many times that work out. Now the 2 opponents we'll be seeing is Randy LL, and I'm gonna read this name out with the letters and not the name because you can't pronounce it. WDGFRT2. Can you pronounce that one for me?
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. And the even crazier part is that player also only had 1 match last week. They got a DQ win.
They got a DQ win?
Yeah, in week 1, they didn't play.
That's crazy.
So, like, we are all working with the same amount of intel. Me not having game knowledge doesn't matter when the person hasn't played a game.
Like, you can do nothing about it.
No, you literally can't do a thing about it. But we do have info on Randy, who played last week. They had a 3-2 over Gaster Neo, lost 0-5 against Lunar Moth, and lost 1-4 against Speed King Jobin. So, that's, yeah. I didn't even write down what those 2 play.
Don't.
The other player also in this pool is going to be Ninwing, who plays as Dragonov. That is going to be off stream, off our stream on the CFGC stream. That's the one that's going to be played at the end of the night. So we have a little bit of action though still ahead. I don't know if either of the players have even responded to Jade, so that's a little unfortunate.
If I tell by Jade's movement,
the answer is no.
Maybe they did actually.
Maybe.
They're probably getting on the lobby now. We're getting warmed up.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
Getting ready to lose to Jade.
Ideally, in our circumstance, yeah. Yeah, hopefully. My only other note that I have is Jade plays Steve, and that's the whole sentence. That's the whole sentence.
Jade does play Steve, and they play a very good Steve.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess for now we just wait until the matches start. Oh, no. Okay. In my earpiece, word from production, we are ready to start the series actually. Or the first series of 2. Again, this is probably going to be a 15-minute stream of 10.5 minutes of us talking. So Well, actually,
And like
we should be talking the whole time.
3 minutes of waiting.
Yeah, and 3 minutes of waiting. But the outside of that, I mean, we've got a whopping 5 minutes of gameplay ahead.
Yeah.
We're gonna do our best to min max our stream here as best we can.
Don't worry. Every time someone gets hit, I'll just yell.
And to be fair, I mean, we're trying to min max with that whatever this is.
Trying to min max me off camera, please.
Like we're getting as many camera shots as we can right now, and we're running low on content, I guess, and this is what we've
This is what we.
well, this wasn't even my thing. I just I was there, like they asked me, and I'm like, why are you asking me? Just do it. I mean,
and here we are.
Whoa.
That's Heihachi. Okay, that's a sick.
So it is John. That is the other name that that WDGFRT2 goes by. But in the little bracket, that's what they have, like on the pool graphic.
Yeah, and they rocking. I think I want to say Master Roshi. It kind of looks like. Don't want to be too confident, but Steve already starting to put a little bit of pressure on Heihachi here.
And even just looking at the Tekken prowess numbers, which is like my brain's only way of comparing players at the moment, is quite even for the most part. I mean, still 30K difference, but like not as drastic as we've seen. Like last week we saw someone with like 2 mil, and it's like, okay,
it's like, yeah,
you play the game.
You're not winning.
No, you are not. Early though, Jade has gotten John down quite low here, but
burning a rage art will get punished for it. Grab will
and that's
kill.
round 1.
It's
quite quickly.
Already on a good start here, and immediately getting hit by Heihachi. Oh, tried the blue spark in the face.
Yeah, we gotta min max time here, guys. We don't have a lot of match today. We gotta slow down.
I don't think they care.
No, I don't think they do.
They're ready to get this match over, go get some food afterwards. Looks like Heihachi will be able to put Jade in the combo here. Ooh, gold spark. Will this be a wall-to-wall? Oh, the wall will stop it.
And almost a kill there towards the end of that little combo, but Jade has at least responded, made it a little closer, and misses. That's going to be a punish, and that should be
It won't kill, but...
it might as well.
Who knows what could do?
Yeah, one punch. Yeah.
One punch?
One punch.
Man?
I mean, Steve is man, as far as I can tell. But he is not getting the one punch there.
He doesn't understand the reference. I understand now.
I know One Punch Man.
I'm messing with you.
I've watched it.
Oh, Jade about to put Heihachi in the red here. Really trying to see what's going on here. He engaged coming up from Heihachi. Blue spark trying to get him away and heal up a little bit. Heat about to burn for Steve here. Heihachi is able to... I've never seen that. Wait.
You're supposed to be the fighting games guy.
Yeah, but like I've never seen it. Oh, and Jade does take the 3rd round. Also quite quickly.
Yeah. And very quick. Now up 2-1 in the first game. Now, these are best of 5, and you will play out the best of 5, so
it doesn't matter.
Still a little bit of action ahead of us here. But
yes.
For game 1, at least, we're almost done with it. Almost out of it.
And Jade was able to get the wall crash here. But Heihachi does have ultimate charge, and trade combo will kill.
I was going to say, it's like, it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't matter.
There goes game 1. Over to Jade. Oh, that looks so much more even than like 80% of the matches we've seen in seeding.
Yes.
It looks so much more even.
Sometimes you have a new player who just touched the game this month versus a guy who's been playing since day 1. And sometimes we have these games where they're like somewhat evenly. Yeah.
Maybe these two end up seeing each other in regular season if it ends up going quite even.
Probably. Jade gonna put Heihachi into a combo here. Trying to get them to the wall and keep up the pressure.
It's done a good job of it so far. And
right back on the wall you go.
And that's KO. Round 1.
Nope, and grab coming out for Heihachi. Heihachi's actually putting on a lot more pressure, but Steve is able to retaliate and get up in the air, going all the way to the wall. Won't be able to do much off of it. Most characters still have their heat. And Heihachi will be in the red and will die for trying to go for it.
I mean, it just... Feels like a very patient game from Jade, especially at the start of these rounds. You're seeing the Heihachi get a lot of damage down, but Jade finding a way to counter out of it and just kind of string that into the rest of what ends up being the whole round is just Jade slamming and
Exactly.
getting a kill out of it and looking for another wall break too.
Yes, or just looking for a wall to absolutely dominate Heihachi. He is able to break it.
And
both characters almost in the red for Jade.
it's a huge block there too. It's going to end up to a counter 3-0. Jade now up 2-0 in the series. A little bit of a quicker game too, not by much though. I mean, these are running by quite quickly.
No, Jade's gonna lock in randomly and just start like not getting hit.
Annihilating, yeah, gonna perfect every single round and.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
I can imagine with what you've had to put up with since you've arrived here.
Don't remind me. I might start crying. Ooh. A little bit of a back and forth. Both characters able to block, ducking the high.
Dude, trying to get away from the wall here too, and it's just not happening. May get a wall break if.
Am I going for here? Done. Oh, that just killed.
No, yeah, simply just a kill there. Round 1 going to the Heihachi. It's been a minute since I've won a round.
Yep, and guard break coming out. Won't get much off of it. Character still in neutral, trying to do something. Oh, that was an interesting grab. And go immediately into the heating gauge. Oh, and the counter coming out. That's a very weird angle for that to ever happen. He actually missed it. Jade not able to counter it though, but still will take the round.
1-1. I want to say anyone's game, but it really doesn't feel like it, considering how Jade's been playing this.
Nah, I like it.
Really, I didn't even know there were bells on that thing.
I shook my head.
And then I hope you guys could hear that. It was just a little.
I cry. Okay.
Round to John.
Round 3 going to John.
That is so much easier to say.
John instead of WDGFRT2.
Yeah.
I truly want to ask that person what they're thinking during their username.
I know, like did you just?
Ooh,
oh,
perfect.
I didn't even notice. I was paying attention, but I was not looking at the health bars.
Exactly. Oh, go. Is this Lutz Fork? Unsure, but this will stun Heihachi into a heating gauge. Won't be able to block the low into a guard break. Into the low again. Into a guard break again. Will he go for it again? Low parry does catch Jade off, but does it again. And Jade takes match 3.
Yeah, round 5 there. So we at least got something from some form of responses. Again, the ring corner has spawned into this palace. I mean, they're probably signing the Treaty of Versailles down the hall. I don't know how you've gotten a wrestling ring in the building, but surely enough, they found a way.
I don't know. You think WWE was made back then?
I think different style of wrestling, but WWE itself didn't start until I think 1960. So like, and they weren't under that name, but it was the same thing. It was the same company.
Yes, same company. Well, we're talking about wrestling. We got a boxer over here going ham on this martial artist and immediately getting kneed in the face as I was talking.
Against like a sensei of like, I don't even know, like some cruel art who has just won the round. First round out to John again.
Heihachi's no sensei, bro. That's like the worst dad in the world. Oh, counter hit slam? Oh, tries to go for the stun. This is a little bit more even now. Seems like John finally woke up.
Yeah, it feels like also John is like actually waiting for Jade to take action and look for counters in it. And you see why it's now 2-0. A little more patience, and the punishing is feeling a little more. I don't want to say sensical because that sounds really bad, but that's kind of what I'm getting out of it. Feels a little more disciplined out of John, and well.
And Jade,
never mind.
Immediately showing that.
Never mind.
You're just lying. Just slams him in the forehead.
Amount of times I've lied on camera, just to be told I'm incorrect in like 5 seconds.
Usually by a boxer's fist going to someone's head.
Yeah.
Ooh, into the gut punch. putting a lot more pressure now.
And yeah, Jade has like ramped up the pace. It looks like a completely different round compared to what we saw in the past, 3.
Yes.
Jade is just flying forward, and that's going to be another KO. 2 straight, looking to make it a third, and a technical reverse sweep in the game.
Yeah, into the final round too.
Yeah.
Seeing what we can do here. Jade missing that power crush. Oh, and Heihachi got caught jumping.
Oh no.
Sent to the wall. Trying to put more pressure on. Is a little able to. But Jade's able to block it.
Finding a way to counter the slower playstyle here. Jade just flying forward and taking it to him, and that's a huge combo there, and that's probably, maybe, perhaps gonna be game 4.
Ah, yes, the combo that is a grab.
I know. I don't have the technical knowledge. Look at this might be one of the first times I'm seeing the timer run out.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. But,
it didn't matter.
but like, I don't know if I've seen it get that low before.
Yeah, Jade taking round or match 4.
Yep. And we are heading into the 5th, a 4-0 lead, and well, Jade has technically won the series, but of course the 5-0 is where you want to be.
Yes.
When you can, and that would mean we have 1 game left tonight, guys. It's 7:16 there.
We started 16 minutes ago.
We literally started 16 minutes ago. The only reason the stream is going to be long is because we put it on 10 minutes before it actually starts.
That is true.
We pad runtime around here. It's like the old YouTube days where you needed 10 minutes to get ads.
True, YouTube still feels like that.
It does.
1-2 grab coming out. Jade getting back up. Won't get countered this time from Heihachi. It'll put him onto the ground. Gets the left side and punches him in the face. Knock him out.
Getting him stuck in the corner too, and that's just going to be free range to rain down the punches. And you see, I mean, Heihachi didn't have a chance to even move, and they're just immediately in the back wall.
Yes, and immediately getting thrown.
Suplexed. Like,
oh,
not ideal.
Goes for the punish. Is able to break guard, but won't get much off of it. Heihachi cannot do anything about this right now and gets KO'd. And
Jade wants this
back of the
over.
head.
Jade wants this over. Like, there's no. How much can you do? Even like, how much can you even do?
Jay just like, you know what? You can play a little bit better on the 4th match. I believe in you. And Heihachi getting the wall crash. Tries to go for the low. Doesn't get anything really. I think Jade's getting countered here. Heihachi trying to put more pressure on. Jade just doing whatever they feel like. Does miss the guard break though. But Heihachi missing the combo instead. Counter coming out. Jade unable to get the full combo off. But still having more pressure. Whatever it's called at this point anyway.
Yeah. Make it around here if you are John at least, but you got to be careful because you're quite low yourself, and there it is. You do at least manage to pull 1 round back, 2 more, and you can at least take a game here, but it's not looking great.
Not looking great. But John is putting a little bit more pressure up. Really stumping out Steve out of a lot of his hits. Oh, and getting grabbed out the power crush, putting him in rage art. All right, how many low checks can we do in a match, guys? And he gets hit with the heat burst.
We have around 5 at least to close out the first series of the day.
Yes, and Heihachi does have ultimate charge. Might be able to do something with that. And we'll get wall crashed. And Pop's ultimate charge, not able to carry on the combo with it. But Steve able to retaliate, does have Rage Art, does have Heat. So all these great resources for Steve. And drops it, but just stumps out of an attack. Oh, but doesn't kill.
Very
Steve
close.
looking for 1 good hit.
No way.
Is able to check it.
And look at
So close.
that would have been so dirty to win that round, to be fair. That would have
Almost
been quite dirty.
reversed the entire match from 1 HP. So close. But good job to John and Jade that match.
4-1, so still a good record for the ELO. That's all it's for.
That's all that matters.
Wanted to be nice to John and give him at least a little bit of credit.
It's like you don't get minus 100. You get Yeah,
minus 99
Yeah, minus 9.
instead. But we'll have Jade and Randy up next, and then that's it.
Randy
That'll be
Orton? Wait, where's Randy Orton? I didn't know he was coming.
Oh yeah, I got content. I got eyes and ears everywhere, including that. Everywhere.
How could you afford that much?
It's not about the money, thankfully. If it was, I would be even more poor than I already am, which is quite unfortunate, but I'm not. So we will be right back in probably like 2 or 3 minutes, possibly 5. I'll say 5 for now, just to be safe about it. But we'll be back in just a few minutes when we get ready to have Jade and Randy take each other on to close out our night. We'll see you guys in just a bit. Oh, and here we are.
Right back
everybody.
into it.
Clive will be the.
Oh, these two are like extremely close in second power or problems.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, this stage is amazing.
Oh my, dude! It's like I'm watching Black Ops 3 Zombies all over again on. Oh no, I'm blanking on the map. That makes me a bad Zombies player.
Oh, and citing your fact that you cannot remember anything, Clive absolutely starting off with a lot of momentum.
Hey, I agree. Coffee Fiend is awesome, by the way. I myself am one. Even though I know that has nothing, that's not actually what that means, probably, but.
No, it's exactly what you think.
Oh, perfect.
That's actually coffee.
That's crazy.
But it looks like Steve's able to retaliate now. You know where Clive is from, right?
No.
Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Now, what number? I actually do not remember for some reason. I'm blanking out.
Don't they have like 15 games?
They have like 17 trillion remasters. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Every year I see a new remaster. I'm like, guys, can you just make a new game?
Nah, they need their.
No, we remaster the 8th one for the 3rd time.
Yeah. Hey, people will buy it.
I know. That's the crazy part.
I mean, the remasters it's like remastering from like 8-bit to like
Yeah,
live
that's
action.
fair. That's
So
fair.
it pretty much
it's valuable. It's valuable.
Yeah. And Power Crush to face, using all of these. Well, I don't really know how to explain it. All these spirits to beat them up.
Gorod Crovey, by the way.
Gorod Crovey, that's what you're thinking about?
Yeah.
Oh, the castle map.
Yeah.
Anyways, Clive in E3 mode will be popped out of it and gets the second round.
I was speaking more because of the dragon-looking figure, not necessarily because of the castle part.
Yeah, so that's a Phoenix and that's Ifrit in the background.
Ah.
But Steve putting on the pressure now. This is a very like noisy map, if you know what I mean. Like a lot is going on right now.
I know. Like visually, there's just so much. Jade gets a perfect in that round, one away from taking the first game of our final series.
Clive tries to use a Power Crush there. Steve will get the slam. There won't be any more floor breaks because it was already used.
I would imagine this floor could not break.
Oh no! Well, it's not break. It's like popped. It, like,
Yeah. Because I know there's another map that has like a similar vibe to it.
And Steve slamming their opponent down, taking the first match.
How's the ring not burning by all the lava right next door?
I don't know. Like how did the ring get in a domain expansion? That's my better question.
That's a good point too. You got like Dialga and Palkia fighting in the background, and like, and all of a sudden you just see a wrestling ring spawn in. But look at this great round, or at least start to the round for Randy.
And popping back up, Steve able to get possibly a full combo on here. We'll get the launcher. We'll get the heat engage. We'll pop their heat engage for heat dash. We'll be able to pop the Power Crush. The grab off. And another grab.
Oh.
All right, can we get grabbed again? Oh, we will not get grabbed again.
How is this fair for
Both characters in rage.
Clive? He's using a sword.
Yeah.
Steve is just beating him with his fists.
Yeah. Clive should win. He has like 17 spirits.
Oh,
And gets a great win.
1 HP.
And punch in the gut. And here we go. And here we go. And
all
spin,
the way back to the
and
wall.
backdashes you.
And
Wall
you're
now.
cooked.
Have fun. Oh, never mind. You got hit.
Like blocking with your arms against a long sword. I don't think that's gonna work usually.
They're built different in Tekken.
They are built different. You can tell.
Oh my god, into the wall. Oh, yep, and there's the parry.
That's a good block from Jade. Good couple of blocks and into the
Grab
KO.
Knockout.
Ooh. 2-0 for
Be
Jade in
free.
game 2.
All right. And there goes the Phoenix, and now we're here. Oh, immediately into an orbital, to a combo, into a blue spark. Ooh. Oh, tries to go for the parry, gets knocked out.
And now has him into the combo. There's the pop. And you'll see again Jade just running it down.
Oh.
Gets a good bit of it, but has to wait for the attack from Randy. And that's going to go straight into a KO off of what is, if you know wrestling, essentially a DDT. Great work there from Jade to take game 2. 3 more and that'll be done.
That'll be the end.
That'll be it.
The end times. Wait,
We are in the end times, I think.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out who this Clive is supposed to be. Because people like to make references. Like
Yeah.
I have Clive as Minecraft Steve.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I put him in a normal shirt and
I
in normal pants.
mean, that's just what Jack Black is. They just threw him in a normal shirt. They gave him a sweater and said, "Go."
Yeah, exactly. That's
Said, "Just go."
all you had to do.
Steve.
And Steve won. Speaking of Steve won.
Yeah, Steve won round 1 there. I say Robin Hood, which I know that's probably wrong, but like every time I see Robin Hood depicted, it's like green.
Green.
Yeah,
Honestly, I think it could be like that.
that'd be my thought.
To the heat dash and into a KO. Perfect.
That was evisceration. That didn't even last. That round is over.
It's like 3 perfects this night.
I think 3, yeah, because 1 in the previous series, 2 in this one.
And Jade's looking to make it 4.
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Does it get hit by the parry? Oh, it does get hit out. Oh my goodness,
God.
he is
Wow.
absolutely
Wait.
dashing
Wait.
on him. Into the floor pop? Can he kill? What? Clive, what are you doing?
had that round. What would? I've had DoorDashers drive at 90 miles an hour, and that was the speed that they look when they go at that pace. Because I mean, that was just insane.
Oh, I see now. I see now.
Oh,
You could have waited till like the 5th match.
and that's KO 3-0, 2-0 in the 3-0 in the series. Sorry, I'm blind and don't know how to count. The last math class I took was in freshman year of college, and I'm currently a grad student. So
Man, could be me. Mine was senior year. Not even senior year. Mine was mine was junior year of high school was my last math class.
well, you're only what, a sophomore or are you a junior?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay, yeah, so that's not too long. I guess it's about the same time as me.
That's
Because
4 years.
4 years.
4
yeah,
years,
yeah,
yeah.
4 years for me too. So yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll outlast you.
I said I was old in the college Halo chat, and they're like, "How old are you?" I'm like 23, and someone responds who's currently a player. He said, "I'm 33 years old."
Yeah.
I'm like, "You're playing in a college league at 33?"
I mean, we have in like our league team like a year ago, I believe, we had like someone who had like a wife and kids. I think a wife at least. And if it tells you anything about like how old esports players can be sometimes.
I know. This guy said he's 33, and I'm like, yeah, at least my fingers aren't cracking every single time I G slide around the map. Like, that's brutal.
Hey, don't call me out.
Round 1 gonna go to Jade. Round 2 may go to Jade as well if the
It looks
pace
like-
keeps up.
Looks like it will be keeping up. Clive trying to retaliate and just pausing. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. 2-0 again for Jade, and trying to just get this player out of the lobby at this point. Like, this is game 4. It just started 20 seconds ago.
Misses the orbital. Jade's like, man, I want to go home. I got food waiting for me.
It's getting cold. You gotta.
It's getting cold.
I mean, at this rate, it's not getting cold. It's still warm when you get back.
Yes, and even Jade will miss the pop-up combo, but will grab, run circles around their opponent. And heat engage from Clive, and Clive's gonna start dashing around, and Clive's gonna be doing Clive stuff, and the wake up hits Clive. Hello, Moto. That was Jade's phone.
Blasting.
And Rage Art, thoughts? Oh, might have blocked actually.
Yep.
Yeah, Clive learned.
Finally. That's KO.
It will get Kamehameha through the wall.
You got around. Feels like forever since we've
goodness.
seen that.
Honestly, yeah. I think the last time Clive got around was either the second match or the first match.
Yeah. And like early second match too. It wasn't even like late.
Yeah. Jade's putting on a lot of pressure, going to the heat engage, dunking Clive, punching Clive in the face, getting kicked in the face. We're trying to go for here. Clive going for the orbital into the combo. Does have rage, goes for the heat engage extension. We'll extend it with a combo into the rage art. This should not kill, but it will hurt. Hello, Efred. How are you doing today?
Wait, how does that not kill?
Because the game,
Bruh.
because the game's bad.
Bruh.
That's my answer. Oh, and a down swipe.
It doesn't matter, but
We'll
like
knock it out.
you just got super punched by a guardian of the galaxy, dude. Like, what do you mean? Doesn't kill. It hit like a pillow.
Guardian of the Galaxy. I'm sorry, I'm just taking it back right now.
I've never watched Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's just not correct. Oh my god, the counter hit on the wake up is insane.
Randy
Duncan,
brought it back, but I don't even know if they're going to be able to at least take this round.
don't count them out just yet. Randy is trying to put a lot of pressure, but Steve's trying to knock him out. Orbital will miss and gets hit by a low punch,
Well, we got another 4-0.
making it match 4.
Will this one be a 5-0 though instead?
It better be a 5-0.
You can't put a manly voice on with what you're wearing right now. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, don't lose.
That's great advice. You know, I mean, you were a team manager last semester. As a current team manager, that is some advice that I've given. Oh, you know what? This could be Doom.
Like, oh, like
The,
Doom guy? No, not Doom
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I mean,
I know.
Doctor Doom.
Yeah, Dr. Doom. Yeah.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, because they had like the green cape and all that, like.
You said Doom was like MF Doom? Wait,
No. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean MF Doom. My bad.
Oh, and we'll get to these done.
Definitely doesn't mean Randy from South Park. That's for sure. Don't forget.
Oh my, that's a long combo extension. Oh my goodness! Look how much recoverable health Steve has, and
Whoa.
will get in this combo.
Maybe even get all that recovery.
Oh.
Never mind.
And we're
Block,
getting knocked out.
counter, KO.
And we're dead.
We had the round and then we died.
Randy was a little too angsty there, but a power crush round start will punch Steve on their back. But Steve
And
will
the
be able to
counter
recover.
off the miss from the sword suplex in as well.
See, with a sword, you should have the range advantage, and then you get punched in the face.
You should have a lot of advantage when you're holding a sword against a guy punching you with his fists.
When
but
you have a
don't.
sword and like 5 different like deity god spirits inside of you.
Yeah, like when you can literally spawn in the amalgamation of what makes up the earth and you still lose
To a guy who boxes.
to just a guy. Like not even the guy, just a guy
He's a guy.
with spiky hair. That's 2-0 now to Jade. Looking to make this a 3-0 and close out the night with a 5-0.
Yes, he engaged starting off, trying to get stuff going on, trying to get a lot of pressure going on. So having to play a little bit careful, but being a little bit more angsty for this win. Just trying to get out of here at this point.
That is like what I just watched there was like, I want to leave now.
Please
Please just let me win.
Please get hit.
Please let me win.
The faster you lose, the faster I get to go home. Let's go. And a grab around the belt will knock out.
Yep.
Clive.
5-0. 9-1 on the night. I mean, well, for now, obviously you still have one more match on the CFGC stream, but like You kind of ran through your opponents a little fast. You're probably waiting for like 2 hours, right? Or not 2, but like an hour right now.
I have no clue where Jade is on the CFGC.
It's towards the end. Towards the
Oh
end.
yeah, you'll be there for like an hour.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like probably an hour. So, that's unfortunate.
You know,
Well, unfortunate for Jade, not unfortunate for us. But like, I'm still here until 9. I don't get a choice. So,
you know what's unfortunate for me right now?
well, it's not unfortunate. You get to walk off stream and take that off.
You're right.
You're probably waiting. So while we are at it, go follow us on social media down below at the Southern Miss Esports on Twitch, or down here on Twitch, on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, or X if you want to call it that. Make sure you go follow us on all of those platforms. Thank you guys all for watching. It's been a quick night, but a fun night of Tekken gameplay. Tomorrow night, we will have Madden, Honey Badger versus Rondo of St. Clair, and Kellogg's taking on Adrian College. So you will see me here, and Dragon will be on stream. So with that, we got one more thing to close the stream out.
Southern Miss
To the top. We'll see you tomorrow night for Madden.
Purple.